about Vegas got cyber attacked.
I saw that. That's fucking nuts. Okay, so I heard it was ransomware. What are they ransom? And what are they holding? Like, what's the ransom for? Like,
Bro, it's 2 days and counting. This will be the third day. It's since Monday. Bro, the DMV is shut down. Social Security office. You know how
Holy
problematic
shit.
that is in Vegas, considering appointments are damn near 3 months out.
Yeah.
Motherfucker showed up Monday and was just like, I made my appointment 3 months ago. And y'all not taking the whole systems down? And they only accept walk-ins like once a week.
Right.
So yeah, all that shit is down. It's bad. It's bad. So they don't know where it's coming from, or nobody demanded anything. It's just, I don't know if it's a test run on some shit, but yeah, the whole statewide shut down, man. Those Amber Alerts on the freeway, all that teleprompter shit that you see on the freeway that let you off. Yeah, it's bad. I thought I sent you. I might have sent you a TikTok or something, but yeah, to give you an idea, that's what happened. And nobody knows. They're trying to bring stuff back up and get people going, because out here, if you're late on your registration, you get fined every day. There is no, I call somebody and whatever, or you got to show proof, because as soon as you lose your insurance, it directly goes into the system.
Holy shit, man. This is going to be an issue.
No shit. Like, folks was like, I had an appointment. I was in line. I was supposed to, get my shit taken care of. My 90 days, my tags expired, and I'm trying to get these plates. Nothing. And now, you're in arrears on some shit that has nothing to do with you, being late or anything. But shit, we got the first next week, and you got extra, extra fines tacked on, and you living check to check. Yeah, it's a bad deal right now, man. It's a bad deal.
Man, it puts everybody in a bad spot, because Vegas needs that money because tourism's down. But then again, they can't treat the residents like shit and fine the fuck out of them, because they'll leave. And they need that money. They need somebody to be there. And that's a crazy situation.
And something as simple as a fucking not simple, but something as getting the systems back up and running, got these motherfuckers scrambling, bro. Scrambling. I thought minimum a day. This is like going on the third day. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole state.
I think we're going to see a lot more of this, man. That whole fire sale thing from, what was that? Die Hard 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they shut down entire systems. They say a lot of like our power grid, public utilities, they're all on these old ass systems and aren't well maintained. And this is quite possible for a lot of places.
Yeah, man, this is bad, and that, and also, quick mention, in Minneapolis, man, another school shooting. Well,
was that the one you sent me about the kid that looked like Rocky?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Oh man, he looked just like it.
I couldn't unsee it. Every time they showed that photo of him like that with the hair, and I was just like, dude, who does? Oh, that's who he remind me of. Rocky. Yes.
Damn, soulless ginger.
Killed a couple kids, man. He shot the church up, and his mom had just retired from that church. She worked there.
Oh, talk about fucking up a legacy.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that shit's crazy, man. What was damn near first month of school, and yeah, man,
what the fuck is wrong with people, man?
Desensitized, man. I told you, man, we got these groups of kids and folks coming out of, still coming out of this COVID slump, and they don't know how to act. That shit is gonna, it's forever want to change, the psyche of certain folks, man. They just isolated. It's just them and their thoughts, and just non-social motherfuckers, and a lot of dudes just in their feelings a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but how
So
far gone do you have to be to target children?
children
It's
and
just, it's
that
fucking evil, bro.
article I sent you, man, he had a little arsenal. All his clips had like F Trump on them and a whole bunch of other shit. Now, his little manifesto about how he admired the dude from Sandy Hook and all that shit or whatever, saying he's, writing down saying he should have waited, till like recess and get the kids and then go inside after he done laid the kids down, then go inside and take care of everybody else. It's like that. He, like I said, man, this is just the beginning of the school year, man. I don't know, man. It's some crazy shit.
I just find it odd that we have enough money to just instantly put 1 million fucking border patrol agents in circulation and still don't have any school security. Like, how does that make any sense?
You're worried about DC right now, but yet, what's going on in Minneapolis already a mass shooting, but you worried about DC. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're in a
man.
bad spot, man, because everybody in your family's got to work 2 jobs. Yeah. And so
Yeah.
these kids have to go somewhere during the day.
Yeah.
And then you have to send them to public school, or you go to jail. You got to get your kids vaccinated and send them to school.
Yeah.
And they won't protect them and feed them prison food.
All right, we got Jay Drizzy in the comments.
What up, fam?
My man.
Oh, DJ, it's some kind of green tea. It's unsweetened. I see my brother drink this. Yeah, I don't know, but they got it out here, so that's what I'm sipping on. It's green tea. It's nothing special. I mean, I just grabbed it. Yeah, it's not because maybe it's just brand recognition, but
Gotcha.
There's nothing special about it at all.
It's like it's just tea, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You ready to jump into this, man?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Ozempic, $2 billion lawsuit already.
Hey, the solution to all your problems in a solution.
Yeah, may cause blindness. Yeah.
See, the first thing was bad. The Ozempic ass and Ozempic cheeks. Now you got Ozempic eyes.
Fuck.
And then you got to get off this shit. So you're going to go back to being fat and blind now.
A simple solution, man. Just back away from the table. Back away from the table.
Jesus Christ, man. And they just put this shit out to where it's like anybody can get it.
Yep.
Yeah. How did anybody think this was going to be a good idea? Like I was just waiting for this to start happening. The lawsuits
side effects
and everything. Yeah, the side effect lawsuits, man. Just waiting, like something is off with this. It can't be this easy. You see people taking 1 shot a week, not changing much of anything.
Yep.
And they're losing 100 pounds. It's amazing. It did some great things for a lot of people, man. But shit, I'm not risking blindness, man.
Yeah, not for a few pounds because I can't, stay away from seconds. Right. Yeah, back up, man. That's all. That should be the selling point. Like, hey, you could take this, you could lose weight, you can get rid of that type 2 diabetes, but yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see shit.
Yeah, I wonder if this is gonna be hard to prove, because it seems like this type of blindness comes with people that have diabetes, high blood pressure, overweight, you know.
Oh, I see what you're
So it's
saying.
like all the shit that you already had.
You was fat anyway, damn it. The trait was there. You was borderline blind anyway, damn it.
Yeah, this was coming. You know, did the Ozempic really do it? But I'm pretty sure the Ozempic did it.
Yeah, bro. They got their client, their base or whatever of folks already. They didn't already, sunk their hooks into the American people, and they solid. They're gonna be all right. Folks still gonna keep getting it. When we start seeing it on the shelves at Dollar General, don't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably make it cheap enough to where it could be less than $1 a shot.
Yeah, easy.
It's about $100 for a month, something like that.
That shit ain't cheap. But like you said, man, once you stop, your metabolism kicks back. It resorts back to the original, your ass eating a full bucket before you even get home. It goes back to that.
Yeah.
Can you shake that? Now, can you shake back after that? I don't know. So,
did you know anybody that took this stuff?
My aunt is on it, and my rest of my family was like, "Man, she ain't doing it right. She's still eating and doing all the things, whatever, but ain't." You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a wonder shot or whatever. You still have to do your part. And a lot of folks just think all I got to do is just pop this, and my appetite gonna go away, and these pounds gonna melt off. But yeah, it was, from what I'm hearing, it was like, nah, still doing the same shit. You can't just expect that to work out all your issues. Now you got to worry about being blind or going blind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, vanity is a bitch.
Oh my God. What's the point of losing all that weight and you can't see it? I want you to know you do look good in them jeans. Makes no fucking sense, man. That would be my luck taking that shit. Like, oh man, look at me. I wish I could see these abs now. Like, nah, just rub your hand on them, man. You can feel them. Just take my word on it, man. You shining, son. But yeah, let that be a PSA for y'all, man. Anybody out there paying attention to our little podcast, man? Y'all motherfuckers need to go on ahead and stop fucking around with that shit. And again, willpower, self-control, man. Damn.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious, man. You ain't got to eat when everybody else eat. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying that's hard to do. In America, damn near everything we eat is processed. And then on top of that, if it's not processed, it's sprayed with pesticides and hormones. It's like,
I know,
you can't win for shit.
I know you trying to eat healthy. Like, whoa, you only eat these? Like, dude, that's extra processed too. I get that, but you know what I'm saying, especially for our community. That shit I sent you about the motherfuckers, somebody even came up with lemon pepper chitlins.
That's so goddamn gross. That is so goddamn gross.
Lemon pepper. You heard the motherfucker smacking on them like, oh my God. Like, no, not oh my God. No. Like you said, we free now. You ain't got to eat that bucket meat. No.
Fucking doodoo noodles.
Lemon pepper chitlins.
That is crazy. That is crazy, man.
And like what you call it said, man. Fucking Corey, you said the motherfucker, hot honey coming.
Yeah.
But just because you can don't mean you should. And I saw that, man. It was funny for a half a second, man. Then I was like, y'all got to stop. Stop. Lemon pepper chitlins.
You ain't going to try them?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't want to smell them. I don't want to try lemon pepper and doodle noodles. Like you said, man, I don't want to smell that. Oh, man.
Go and get you a baby bucket, man. Get you a taste.
And the fact that it's like a restaurant that started that shit. And it's like, dude, you can't eat everybody's chitlins. You don't know who pissed. Who the hell on that shit and, decided to skip a step when cleaning them motherfuckers. No.
Man, and when it came in that paper cup, and you could just already see
The shit
like the
floating.
chitlin grease going
Yes.
through the cup. That's
When I
disgusting,
see
man.
stuff like that, I gotta share so you can spread awareness because you got more people on your side or whatever. You got more followers and all that shit, man. I need you to repost it and just tell these people we got to put an end to this, man. Like the Target boycott, we got to boycott this type of behavior, man. This is diabolical.
It ain't coming. It ain't coming,
Lemon.
man. You mix booty noodles and some Ozempic, bro. You can lose weight and eat good. Nah, that day is never coming.
Oh my God. See, what's gonna get me is these goddamn banana pudding pound cakes and all that shit. That's what's gonna get me. If I get wind of that,
Those
I sent you
fucking
the shit about the cookies, banana pudding
yeah,
cookies. God,
yes, man, it looked delicious. I was like, man, I can't wait to try that, but I don't want to try that.
yeah, like
There's
man,
some
just
things you can't give up easy. You know what I mean?
yes. So
As
I tried
I think I could do cocaine once or twice, but those cookies, nah, bro.
a different kind of demon. It's a different kind of demon.
Lord, just go ahead and take my feet now.
Just make all the arrangements. Like, look here, I'm gonna need somebody to push me around because I'm about to lose these feet. They gone. They coming off. They are coming off. They taking the hooves. They taking them because I'm gonna need that pound cake on Monday, and then about Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna need them damn cookies. I was like,
Yeah.
y'all killing me with this, man.
There was one thing. Okay, so this one guy was making a seafood loaf, like a
Saw it.
meatloaf, but
This,
seafood.
yes, with the salmon in the middle. Yes,
Yeah.
bruh.
And I was
Yeah.
like, man, this sounds like a terrible idea, but it looks
Until
delicious. This guy could cook his ass off. He had a sauce. He had
yeah, he did.
sauteed mushrooms on top. He
He
made it
got me with the
like
mushrooms.
French Quarter meatloaf or something.
Bruh, he said it looked like a turkey loaf or a chicken loaf. That's what it looked like, but it's all
Yeah.
seafood. Man, he had the peppers and the onions, all that shit in there, man, just like a normal meatloaf. And like you said, he had a sauce for it and everything. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that shit looked good. And I don't need. I'm not eating that shit, but
Like
that shit looked good.
a salmon patty meatloaf slash with with shrimp. Yeah, all that shit. He mixed
Yeah.
up the shrimp and all that stuff. So definitely that was fire, man. That we need. We don't need no damn lemon pepper chitlins. Yeah.
You're right.
That's what we need.
Some
Spread that
cheese
around.
grits.
Get some seafood and oh wow. Damn, that would be
Yeah.
good.
And goddamn cheddar bay biscuits.
Bruh, I'm in my coma right now. What you just said,
Yeah.
that whole meal, you put that whole meal together, that seafood loaf, some fucking cheese grits, a couple of those biscuits, and probably a little thing of sweet tea. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a wrap.
I'm done.
Yeah. Wake me up after the game is over.
That part. And turn your TV down. Shit too loud. Turn that motherfucking TV down. Yeah. That's where I'm at with it, man. All right, man. Moving on to this other shit about Target. Speaking of which, man, you got it up. Yeah, man. Target fires hundreds of employees for fraud. $1 million stolen. I never heard of no program like that, man, where you could take out somewhat of a loan or some shit like that.
A healthcare loan is what it said. I was
yeah.
like, man, that's a great benefit. You know, kind of sucks that healthcare is so fucking got high, that you'd have to take a loan out from your employer when you have insurance.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's you borrowing against shit you ain't, time that you ain't even clocked yet. You borrow, they allow you to borrow against that. Yeah, man. They said allegedly exploiting a glitch in the company's healthcare loan program, costing the retailer more than $1 million. According to the Block Club Chicago, the flaw allowed workers to borrow up to $3,000 and erase the balance after paying just $50. Word of the loophole spread quickly through the Target Flow Center, and employees started joining in. What do you expect?
Hey, that's what
You know what I'm
happens when you
saying?
don't pay your employees enough.
And everybody looking out for each other. You know, you got the folks in payroll that's like, you do know all you got to do is pay this, and then I'll wipe off the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, the folks in accounting and payroll, they ain't making that much money. You know.
Yeah, you can't blame it on black folks. They got rid of the DEI shit.
Ah, there you have it. There you have it, sir. But yeah, man, like you said, it was a great. Seems like a great perk to have. But damn, they ran it up too, man. $1 million
Yeah,
in this one
yeah.
facility. It's like we got to let all these motherfuckers go. That's a lot. Like, man, did you sign up for that program? Yeah. Hey, they want to see you in the cafeteria. Fuck. Now, how do they recoup this? Because they got all your info. Do they start garnishing? How does that work?
Well, they can't garnish you if you fired. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw that it was like 3 years in prison if you know for felony or whatever.
Yeah.
And a $25,000 fine. But you know, it's one of those things where you just get wrapped up in the system and you stay there forever. I don't know.
And again, but the kick part was that somebody in that department was erasing folks shit. Like, you know, you take out 3 G's and you kick back 50. Yeah, and they wipe your shit. So that's why I was like, how do they recoup? Or they just eat that, take it on the chin?
Man, just eat it, man.
Like what loan? Like I pay mine back. It says you took out 3,000 and paid back 50. That ain't square. That is not square. That math ain't mathing. What the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't show me. Show me I ain't got no, zero balance. Since somebody took care of it, that is that's not at an employee level. That's upper management as well, man. If that went on for so long,
yeah,
everybody else got to come on. That's not just your running the mill motherfuckers, stealing shit out the back door and selling, selling it off the loading dock. That's not this. This is something else. This is paperwork. Numbers are being, moved around. I don't know.
Hey, that just blows my mind, man. That you can have insurance and a job and still have to take out a loan for basic healthcare needs. Like this is only $3,000. This is not going to cover, the heart surgery or cancer treatments. None of that shit. Like it's not enough. It's still not enough to get you life-saving treatment. That's just like broken arm money.
Yeah, getting that bicuspid fixed in the back of your mouth or whatever. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like you said, man. That's not big money, but when hundreds and hundreds of folks do it, it starts to add up. And apparently, somebody figured it out. When somebody actually looked at the books and was like, "Oh, yeah, somebody cooking. Somebody is cooking, and we got to fix this shit." If that shit went on for give or take 2 or 3 years, man, you know how good certain folks could have been. Like, man, that could have set up a whole bunch of folks.
Yeah, but that's not how anybody's mind operates, man. Like
Yeah, it's
you
right
ain't seen
now.
nobody flip that ATM glitch money.
And that, and as I said, all these PPP loans and all that shit. I mean, they did a couple things, but like you said, they ain't changed their whole life with it. Now they still trying to recoup that fucking money. Yeah,
Look at it in his Dodge Charger.
God dang. All right, man. Just shout out to those folks who was recently let go from Target. I hope it was worth it. I hope y'all took that 3,000 and put it down on that deposit, that first and last month rent, some shit. I hope you did right by yourself, because yeah, damn. All right, man. Bringing it back to Vegas, man.
This was in Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. You see her face, man. A widow mom grinned as her son was spared. Oh, they spelled that wrong. Was spread jail. Wow. No. Okay. He was spared from jail for killing his father. They said this 16-year-old dude, man, got into it with his pops because he took away his phone. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's what we talked about earlier, man. These sensitive ass young men out here, man. Oh man.
15-year-old and try to hit him with a belt. Son went and got a gun and was like, "No, I'm taking that phone back, homie."
And that photo, the original photo, was the mom when she realized he got off. Oh my
She probably
God.
couldn't stand his ass. Couldn't
Yeah,
stand her husband.
they said he
Did the
accepted
family
a
a favor.
pretty much like, ooh, that life insurance policy. Thank you, Junior. He accepted a plea deal in April. Killed his dad after his parents decided to take their son's electronics, not just his phone, all his electronics, for punishment for shoddy school grades. And afterwards, the son was sneaking electronics in and out. An argument ensued. Abigail allegedly hit Lincoln with the belt during an argument in December last year, and as he made to get away from the parents, he fired a handgun that had been left on top of the dryer. What the fuck is the pistol doing? See? Yeah.
This is the type of house they got though. Because this is said just recently, the same kid had pointed a gun at his sister and pulled the trigger.
Did it misfire?
So like, well, I don't think it was loaded or
okay.
It might have misfired. I don't know. But still, like after that, you got to get rid of all that shit in your house or lock it up or something.
Oh my God, man. He'll be on probation for 5 years, lasting until he's 21. He must undertake counseling and achieve high school diploma or equivalent certification. He must also give his parole officer passwords for electronics and social media accounts and live under a curfew. He must not consume drugs or alcohol. If he violates his parole, Lincoln could be facing a sentence between 3 and 7.5 years in jail.
That's it.
Yeah. 3 to 7. My God.
Holy shit.
15. He skated on killing his pops.
Yeah.
He skated.
Yeah. They're saying don't beat your kids no more.
or beat them or lock your damn guns up. Yeah, man. That's what age are we living in, man? Where this is just normal. He didn't even get a smack on the wrist. He killed his dad, man.
Yeah.
Over a punishment.
It's a different world we're living in.
Bro, I couldn't raise my voice because I wanted to keep playing Atari after dark. Bro,
I sound like talk back. Did you breathe hard? What you breathing hard for? That sound like talk back.
It looked like you got something to say. Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll punk you in submission. But yeah, this dude just said, fuck that. Dad gotta go. Talk about I can't use my phone. You can't use life. Yeah. I can't use my phone. You can't use life. How about that? Call it even. Mom in court beaming. She found out her son coming home.
Man, it's just, yeah, you can just tell old girl was in an unhappy marriage.
She couldn't even fake it. She couldn't even fake it. You see that photo? Pull that photo back up, man. That is some that's a devious ass smile, man. That shit is fucking creepy. That's what caught my eye. I was like, why is she? Because it was the son who did it, but look at her. She looked like she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like fucking the female version of Mr. Burns. Come on now. Come on, man. That's a little too much
Oh,
for me. That's a little too much for me, man. You gotta take some of that off my,
son, when you come home, I'm gonna put some extra raisins in your potato salad and comb your hair.
yuck.
You done good, boy.
Oh
You
my
done
god.
good.
Oh man, it just reminds me of that what was that? The dude who lived that always that horror movie or whatever, and him and his mother, his dead mother lived in that house, and he was always had her upstairs or whatever. Not Michael Myers. Oh shit, I'll hit you on the back end with it. But yeah, man,
Was that
that's
Psycho?
Psycho. That's it. Yes, that's the relationship I'm picturing with these motherfuckers right here, man. Jesus, man, my brain Swiss cheese. But yeah, mom was a little too gleeful for me, man. Again, like I said, when I came across that article and it was like, mom grins as son who killed dad for taking away phone at age 15 avoids prison. I was like, oh, she part of this shit. She was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you bring him around the family?
You can't. You can't. Nobody's gonna trust him unless the dad was a big asshole that nobody liked. Yeah, that kid is not getting a warm welcome at anybody's house. Like
I'm about to
you
say
might
the
not be able to
functions.
take him a plate.
Yeah, go and give him some of these lemon pepper chillins. Go on. That's all he
Before you
get.
spin the block.
God dang, this shit is fucking crazy. Yeah, looking at mom like,
I don't know. They must have been able to prove that the dad was an asshole or something.
you think?
Somehow, how do you get out? Like, how do you get away with this?
Hey, he's a good kid. He doesn't have a record. Never been in trouble. I don't want to, I don't want to tarnish this young man's image. I want him to still have a future. He just had a lapse of judgment for that moment in time, and yeah, I think the best place for him is to be at home with his mom.
Shit, he should have been charged. Was he charged as an adult?
No, all that shit went to juvie. All that went to juvie.
See, complexion for the
Ah,
protection.
there you go. I was waiting for you to round that out for me, man. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, who was that little kid that they put to death? It was California electrocuted him, right? He was like 13 years old.
Yeah. Yep.
That out west justice,
Yep. Yes, sir.
There we go. Get your pops over cell phone. Get probation.
Yeah. Can't drink. Can't do any of that. You could get back on your socials. You just got to give all your passwords to your PO, or that's it. Not your PO because you're not on parole. Your whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Let's go ahead and move on from this crazy motherfucker, man. This 15-year-old. All right, man. Speaking of craziness, man, this Louisiana pedophile agrees to castration by the state. Just take it off. Just take it off. I'm not gonna need it anymore. I'm too far gone, man. This shit is. I didn't know this shit was legal, and they said it. Louisiana is a state that does this. So go ahead.
So they took his balls off, right? Now they castrated him.
Mm-hmm.
So what's he get in exchange?
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, hold on. So it says this was part of the deal cut with prosecutors.
Yes.
To be physically and chemically castrated. He's going to be a woman. Like you can't do both. Well, I didn't think you could do both. To get a reduction in his prison sentence, although he'll still have to serve 40 years behind bars.
That's not a deal.
That's not a deal.
That's not a fucking deal, bro. You probably might not make it out. 40?
Shit, I think he just wants to live as a woman. Because if they're going to give you testosterone blockers and take off the two fucking things that create testosterone in your body, he gonna go to jail as a woman.
So all that other stuff, everything will start kicking in if they do all the blockers and all that stuff. Everything else will intensify. The estrogen
Yeah,
or whatever.
pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Bro, that's not, like you said, that's not a deal. When you was like, so what does he get in exchange? And I remember that 40 stuck out. I was like, bro, that's not a deal. And you getting
40.
cut?
I mean, ain't no kids in jail. What you go?
That part. They're like, bro, just do the 40. You ain't got to get cut. Just do the 40, bro, because you ain't coming out. And you in Louisiana, shit, they may ship your ass to Angola.
Yeah, you gonna get diced up, bro.
Yeah, you ain't coming out, bro. You in Louisiana. So that's why I was like, what was the purpose of this shit, man? You agreed to this? You signed off on that.
Let me just say that, pedophiles should get the worst punishment available. Yep. Holy shit, man. You couldn't come to me with a deal like, yeah, we're going to remove your nuts and give you 40 years. Like,
and blockers.
Yeah, and block. What were you going to give me to begin with? Because the dude looks 40.
That's what I'm saying. He's not coming out. Yeah, he's not coming out. Bad. Your public pretender fucked you all the way up.
Yeah.
Or you just trying to, trying to right your wrong in his mind or something by taking such extreme chances. Like, I'll do everything but have them kill me. Like, bro, you might as well. You're doing 40, and they snipping you.
Oh, they ought to let the parents of that little girl do the operation.
Yeah.
Would you like to cut the cords?
Yeah, but they said he's the worst of the worst. Whatever the ranking is, they said he's right there. He's right there with it. So I guess that's damn near a death sentence.
Was he on the Epstein list?
No. Damn. No. What list? Huh?
Like worst of the worst.
Yeah, they said as far as his file. But there's no file for the Epstein list. That's just a myth, old man. Come on now. MAGA.
Shit. This motherfucker. I don't think he did it enough to not be eligible for Congress. Like worst of the worst. Come on, man. What we've seen lately, just in the public news, is like you can't describe this dude as worst of the worst. He's terrible, and he should be castrated. But worst of the worst, nah, they're running our country, bro.
They said he was a tier 3 sex offender, which places him in the class of the worst child predators in Louisiana and makes him eligible for castration. They got tiers for this shit, and he's up there. And they was like, "Oh yeah, you qualify. You qualified. You ready?"
I wonder what those tiers are. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's gonna be a rabbit hole I go down. It's like,
yeah, man.
Who's the guy that's categorizing these folks?
That part, like, how many you have to, get up under your belt, no pun intended, to get to that level. Again, like you said, the classification of that is crazy. It's about a tier 3. Huh? Just anyone, you're like, all y'all should be eligible for that shit. You doing that,
Yeah, I might have to.
That's what stuck out to me, man. Reported a tier 3 sex offender. Tier 3. So how many times he got to get caught for him to get bumped up?
I don't know. You only got 2 nuts.
Damn. Okay. Okay. God dang. All right, man. I really, one of these topics, man, kind of just rubs me the wrong way. And yeah, I don't like to give too much shine to that. It's just one of those, this motherfucker is on some other shit. All right, man. This one right here, bro. It's just some fucked up people, man. Florida man set off sprinkler system on disabled children getting or going or getting on their bus and getting off their bus because he said it was blocking his driveway. It's some sad motherfuckers, man. Some really sad, trifling motherfuckers, man. He was just pissed because of their bus stop. Yeah, Florida man arrested after police say he intentionally set off his sprinklers aimed at disabled children, drenching them twice a day for a year because he was upset about their bus stop location. Antonio Roman, 61, was arrested Sunday, August 17th, at his home in Ocala, a central Florida city about 38 miles of South Gainesville, the Marion County Sheriff's Office said. Deputies were first called to the home on April 30th after a neighbor reported that Roman had been using surveillance systems and sprinklers to intentionally spray the family next door since August 8th of 2024. Roman activated his sprinkler system twice a day when two of the victims, who were children with special needs, were being loaded and unloaded from their school bus. The father of two victims eventually started wearing swimming attire to shield his children from the sprinklers as he helped them to and from their bus, the sheriff's office said. You have to change your clothes and put on damn near a scuba suit to put your babies on the damn bus because your trifling ass fucking neighbor decided to turn his sprinklers on special need children. Not just children, special need children. Special place in hell for this gentleman. What you got, man?
I think he ought to make a plea deal and remove his balls. Because who does this? Who does this?
Every week we keep stating that we're living in some of the most weirdest and extreme times. Folks doing the most for nothing. For nothing. I mean, you have to schedule this and put this on your agenda to fuck with kids. Special need kids, man. You a special kind of bastard.
I don't get it, man. And yeah, every once in a while you'll see like neighbors who do violence to other neighbors.
Yeah.
and you always wonder what the backstory is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if it's something like this, like a lot of those ass whoopings would probably be
justified,
warranted, Yeah.
You messing with my baby. Bad enough my baby is is a special needs case, and yeah, it would have got ugly. It would have got ugly, man.
It got real ugly.
It would have got ugly real quick, and I would have sat there with that Joker smile on my face, looking at the cops, like I tried, making peace. I tried, but this motherfucker here, yeah, that is.
Imagine being in your 50s, like picking on disabled children.
He was in his 60s.
60s.
Yeah,
picking on
61
children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my give a damn would have been broke. It would have been broke, and it'd have been some problems. Definitely been some problems, man. Like, fuck that. That's just I keep picturing that in my head. They said dude had to put on, waterproof clothes or put on what's those fucking raincoats or whatever, those rain ponchos or whatever, some shit to cover his fucking kids up. Nah.
You remember this? This was probably a couple years back, where two neighbors, they like lived across the street from each other. They had some kind of ongoing beef for I don't know how long, but it got to the point where the dude was like, "Hey man, you need to shut up and tell your wife to shut up." And they went in and got a gun and shot them both in the street. And then their kid came out. Their kid was home, came out, and both his parents dead in the street. I think he was disabled too. But it's just like that type of beef that you could have with somebody that lives next door to you.
Yes.
It's real. It's real.
Every little thing could just set somebody off. I get that, but you got to work out these problem solving, some type of problem solving skills you have to have established, man. You just don't go off and start doing something like that to these kids, and their parents. It's just unfortunate situation. And I hope they throw the book at dude, man. To me, that's assault.
It should be.
It should be assault.
It should be. Hit him with some civil rights shit. That might be gone.
Maybe
Trump get rid of that.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay out of it, man, because I don't want to get caught. Like you said, every time he says something, do something, man, you go down a rabbit hole, But hey, man, I want to talk about that. That's why I wish Sauce was here, man, because I don't follow this whole Rampage Jackson's son shit, what he did or whatever.
Oh yeah,
what the fuck is that? What? I don't understand.
So I guess they were streaming on Twitch. This is from my understanding. They were streaming on Twitch, and Roger was supposed to go to some like wrestling event, and one of the wrestlers like kind of took a backstage joke too far. He took a beer can or a beer and smashed against Rod's head like they would do in the ring. It looked like one of those wrestling moves that they do in the ring. And he did it behind stage. Of course, Roger ain't no fucking WWE wrestler, so he's like took it as complete disrespect, which he should have. And the guy's like, well, you're a wrestler, sell it, do whatever you got to do while we're out on stage, make a good show. And that shit just sat there and stewed with him. I guess the guy's name was like Psycho Stu. And he apologized, because he realized how fucked up he must have made it look.
Yeah.
But that shit just brewed with him. And you know how like our comment section is, like these motherfuckers just come in there and just they roast you. And I guess the comment section had been roasting him because him and Rampage go back and forth about who's a bitch and he's gay for being a vegan and all kinds of shit. So I'm sure the comment section was like, oh man, you let them do this to you, you and that's in your back of your mind, and just being disrespected with a beer can, in front of like a bunch of motherfuckers you don't know on your own live stream. Hey, he crashed out, man. He beat that motherfucker senseless. He did that Rampage Jackson fucking slam, and the dude was out cold. And then he threw like 20 punches to an unconscious face.
Got it.
Yeah,
it's making the rounds because I see like dude in the hospital with all his team around him, and they all celebrating now that he's conscious and all that shit. I was like, damn, he really took it there, and I didn't know the backstory because I don't follow, that MMA or whatever the hell that shit is. And I saw a dude on top of him, and everybody was like, eyes about that damn big. Like, what the fuck is he doing? This wasn't part of the show. He really giving them, a can of whoop ass. So now thank you for the whole backstory because I had no idea why this dude took off on him like that. Okay.
Yeah. It seems like Rampage is pretty concerned about getting sued. Because the type of cat Rampage is, he doesn't seem like the type of cat that would issue a formal apology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was like one of the first things he did was like, hey, look, somebody fucked up and, it's bad. And hopefully this guy, recovers fast and X, Y, and Z.
Because I saw something about saying that, he said, they said that Rampage is getting death threats. And I was like, it wasn't him. I was like, it was his son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? And that's when you just said it, fucking with the brand. Now you got shit coming, they coming out the pops.
Yeah.
But they only doing that shit in the comments, so who knows?
Yeah. And I'd love to say it was staged to, jump off Roger's career or, something be the villain when it comes to MMA. But that he kept throwing punches after this dude was clearly out.
Yeah.
That's
why I can't watch MMA because you see a motherfucker get hit with an ankle and get knocked out cold, and then somebody go on top of him and then start throwing hammers on his face until the ref decides to get down there and, and spin on his belly and like, tap him out or whatever. And it's like, dude, this dude been pounding him. He done got off like maybe 6 or 7 more blows. And like you said, all you see is this dude head bouncing off the damn octagon. I like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm cool on that. I don't want no parts of that. But yeah, that shit looked crazy. I saw him throwing those blows and was just like you said, dude was asleep.
Yeah. And it part of me wants to say, like, that's the risk you take when you fuck with somebody, like, I mean, do you know the reason why he's there is because he's a professional fighter or soon to be professional fighter. He's an MMA, he's son of an MMA fucking champion, and he's trying to get an MMA. And then you want to pull some shit like it's some shit you wouldn't do. Like, there's not a time that I would go around a bunch of fucking professional fighters and start pulling pranks.
Gotcha.
Not disrespectful ones. Because that type of shit happens to you. Who would do that to Mike Tyson?
Oh, about to drop him. That dude on the plane. Remember, he wouldn't shut up. He kept drinking. He would not shut up.
Yeah.
Kept talking shit. And everybody was like, you not know who the fuck this dude is? Seriously, man, tone it down. And dude just kept. And Mike, you brought out the iron. You brought out the motherfucking iron. And Mike, put his paws on him. And yeah, I don't think he even got sued for that because everybody was like, man, Mike was showing so much restraint. Like, look, bro, go just sit down, man. We about to land, sit your ass down. And I'm sure everybody was like, Mike Tyson, who? We didn't see nothing. I don't know how you got those dots on your face, man. I don't know nothing. Yeah, like you said, who would do that to Mike? Somebody in their feelings, somebody under the influence, somebody trying to get famous. Like, don't do that to, you damn near die to get famous.
As a grown man, I mean, you can be around people that are capable of extreme violence. Not saying that you should be scared of them, but you should be aware that you don't want to turn that extreme violence on yourself. Just I think Stu got what was coming to him. I think for a professional fighter or somebody that wants to be a professional fighter, you can't do what you did because you understand, injuries when it comes to punches. Like, nobody understands that more than a fighter,
right?
He should have pulled off a little bit, but Stu had that shit coming, man. And sometimes you just can't turn it off.
Yeah,
I don't think no boy should get arrested. None of that shit.
You can't say that's enough in a fight. I had enough. We good. No, that motherfucker gonna beat you till he tired.
Yeah,
and that's what ended up happening. That's an old school ass whooping. That's how that normally works out. Like, after I'm done, then we could be cool. But don't say we done now because you start to leak. Nah, that's no. That's not how that works.
It's weird because like Raj ain't a giant dude. I'm sure he's got some decent size to him, but he was in the ring with a bunch of like roided out fucking wrestlers, and it took them that long to intervene.
They didn't want none of that. They didn't want none of that. They let him get whatever he could off. Like, man, let him tire himself out a little bit. Then we'll go in. Like, don't disturb a fucking animal while he eating. The motherfucker was eating. Let him finish his meal. And then, once he's tired or whatever, we go fuck with him. Get him off his ass.
I think maybe some of them people right there was like, maybe Stu had that shit coming too.
Oh shit.
Like, nobody knows you better than a coworker.
Pretty much. Like, wait. Let's see what happens.
All right, now.
Yep. Now give him some help. Give him some help. Like in life. All right, now go mouth. Man took enough for beating. That's what happened.
But I don't know what's up with Roger's future. I don't think it's going to end anything, end his career in any kind of way. I mean, look at John Jones. He's done some fucking up. Look at most of Floyd Mayweather did some fucking up. Like all these boxers usually end up with a domestic violence case or two. And then
That's
they're off the outside the ring antics and stuff. I think this is it might launch his career, not destroy it.
I'm on the same page as you because right now, or who knows, maybe this Jake Paul or Logan, whatever, Logan Paul, Jake, whatever, one of them
Whatever.
motherfuckers.
One of them the
Yeah,
Pauls.
one of the Pauls, whatever. He may put him in in an event and make him more money than he ever did doing that UFC whatever shit. So
Yeah.
and that's like you said, that's good promotion because half these dudes, you have to have some type of criminal record to be involved in this shit. You don't; these guys don't turn that shit off.
Mm-mm. They're not
They
wired
don't.
right to begin with.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
most of
That's
them.
yeah. So yeah, they don't turn that off. They're gonna have some issues outside. It's just a matter of how much, and
Mhm.
what old boy Dana White and them cats is willing to deal with. Them motherfuckers, as long as you putting asses in seats, yeah, that's good. Like you said, motherfuckers are, like they used to do Floyd. They will what they call hate watch. They would drop
Yeah.
$100 for pay-per-view to see if
Yeah.
somebody can knock this motherfucker off his square.
Mhm.
So they'll pay if they market it right. So, like you said, I think his career is, I think he still has a bright future because that's what he wanted to do for his living is fight. And you just saw him beat the brakes off somebody. Guess what?
Yeah.
Somebody want to come in and be like, hey man, we need somebody to come, fuck his shit up and let's see if they're gonna whoop his ass. The guy who beat, what's that dude's name who got stomped out? What's his name?
Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu. And now he famous. The dude who got stomped out coming to your local festival.
Captain Insano showed no mercy. That's Captain Insano. Yeah, man. It'd be interesting to see what happens, though. But yeah, it seems like right now that Rampage is a little scared about the brand. Roger might go to jail. Psycho Stu might not be, chewing anything hard. He might not be biting any apples anytime soon.
Yeah, I think he learned his lesson. Hopefully, Psycho Stu will get back to solid foods eventually, and I hope they don't take that shit too far with Rampage. He ain't had nothing to do with that shit, so leave him out of it. And like you said, man, hopefully no charges get brought up on old boy.
Yeah. This might be the best thing for the brand, though, because I'm sure the views on that channel went through the roof. And
Hell yeah.
Rampage and his son are fucking hilarious. Like, just their two interactions are the best.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, go check out his channel, man. Motherfucker's hilarious.
He give it to his son so real and so raw, and he busted. It's like he gave birth to his little homie. Like, oh, this is my partner, man. I'm gonna bust his feet. Especially they talk about chicks, man. It's like, did you just try to holler at my girl? It's like, man, what is wrong with you? I saw that. I was like, man, I can't watch these dudes, man, because Rampage is a nut. But yeah, I'm glad he, Rampage is, doing this, on this side of the mic or whatever. He ain't got to be in the ring doing all that craziness. I think he didn't pay his dues and then some.
Yeah.
But I hope these dudes, man, they bounce back from this shit. And just a little hiccup, they just, Youngin did what he do. And like you said, these motherfuckers are so sensitive these days, man. You got all kind of, noise coming at him. And like you said, that somebody put that battery in his back. Are you gonna let that punk motherfucker, clown you like that? You gonna coon for these motherfuckers? Yeah.
Yeah. If you would have walked away from that and not did anything, imagine what they'd be saying.
Yes.
Like he might not have a fight career. When you crash out like that and they're not saying it no more, you might not have a fight career.
True.
Yeah, it might have been better for him to throw the punches.
All right. That worked in his favor on this one. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, I wanted to touch on that. Real quick, man. Shit, man, we banged this bitch out, fam.
Yeah.
We didn't got through it. Shout out to Sauce, man. Hopefully we catch up with my brother.
Yeah, he's
Thank you.
killing.
Yeah. Get my please like, share, subscribe. Y'all paying attention to the crew. Even though we shadow bead.
We need to start saying that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nobody makes it to the end of these fucking videos.
We totally, you gotta cut it this way, man. Put this first. Put Rampage and his son first. We damn sure we getting away from our bread and butter. We totally forgot. We used to be in our zone, letting motherfuckers know off rip. Hey man, hit that like, share, subscribe. Get down in the comments. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and holla at us. But yeah,
Sauce takes care of all that in the beginning.
Exactly. God dang it,
running a million miles a minute.
What'd he say? Oh yeah, okay, he got it out. Cool. That
the number one podcast hype man ever.
Ever. That's
Sauce
what's missing,
bread.
goddamn. That motherfucker's supposed to set this whole motherfucking thing off, man, and we flow from that. Like you said, damn it, we should have said that shit in the beginning. We totally spaced it. And I was like, that's what's been missing. I've been watching our clips and like, dude, I haven't heard. Hey man, will somebody get down in the comments? It's like us just having a fucking recorded conversation. Nah, This ain't that. Damn it. We still in it to win it, motherfucker. Y'all gonna have to shove us out. Nah, you got to show me what you gonna do. I'm just playing with you, Mr. Tube. I'm just playing with you. But
yeah, man, I got some news this morning. That just like made me feel like I wasn't on vacation anymore,
What happened?
I got an email from the recruiter for Iraq and was like, yeah, we're gonna move up your date to September 10th.
Oh
yeah, I'm sitting there like, man, I
just got in my rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I found a good eat spot. I done found, a good market, all that shit, man. I just got in my zone. Now y'all talking about
I'm gonna need more time than that. I need more time than that, bro. Fuck, I can't do this.
Yeah. Once you locked in, son, you're locked in for a little bit.
Yeah. I'll be locked in for 3 months at least. So I can get a break. Which it isn't bad because you get a break every 3 months. You get a month off.
Okay.
So it's like, fuck, I'm not ready to go back. I am not ready to go back.
Mm-hmm. Get your mind wrapped. Now you got a date. It's on you to figure out if you're gonna hit that date, or you gonna try to kick the can a little bit down. Like, look, man, I got some issues. I got some stuff I got to deal with. Can we go like, damn it? Give me another 2, end of the month. Okay, minimum end of the month. Please. I got some stuff I need to handle. Literally, I need to handle some shit. Get your mind right. And I understand, like you said, man, by you having that date, you can't unhear that date. So every day is like one day closer. I got to pack this bag up. Fuck. Well, fam.
They don't feel right. They don't feel right at all.
It's a countdown, fam. You got to figure some shit out, man. Enjoy the weekend. Try not to think about that right now, but I know it's around the corner. And hey, man, get it in. Get it in, man. Get it in. Hydrate. Keep drinking that tea. And yeah, man. Do your thing, man. And yeah, man, keep me posted. Send this phone, stay on, son. So keep sending it.
All right.
Keep sending it, man. Thank you again for another great episode, fam. Love you. Be safe. And hit your boy up, man.
Will do, bro.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.